Yo, okay, let's see. Can I find a game?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson, first play, going to throw.
Thank you. Thank you. No. Come on, bro. Wow. I can't find the game.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got what should
Yo, do you play all the way through or do you quit?
As it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the New York Giants. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Jones throw complete here to Waller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Now Jones. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
What the fuck?
Third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense.
Are you fucking serious?
Forcing that incompletion.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw.
Fuck, man.
Batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
How? I threw the same fucking pass.
Alvin Kamara, 39 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Go.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing, Jones. Robinson hauling it in outright.
2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Jonathan Abram picks
Fuck.
it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Down to about the...
Yo, these fucking DBs are whack.
2nd and 3.
On play action. Now Carr. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Giants force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They have things going their way.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
This 2nd and 4.
They'll go to Barkley again. And they will
Why don't he fucking cut like he's supposed to?
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
It's like these motherfuckers don't run their fucking route, man.
To the 37-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break a...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of...
What the fuck?
His third interception. Marcus May with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions. And
How the fuck do they not run their route?
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Carr now to throw. And it's caught. And the Saints are looking at first and goal. As
Oh my fucking gosh, yo.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Groupie for the extra point. And it's good to make. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they
What the fuck?
the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Throwing now is Carr. And he's got him.
Y'all motherfuckers is playing behind them. Play on them. Fuck.
Taysom Hill, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Now it's Carr.
That is caught.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carr to throw again. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And bulldozing his way through.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Barkley hit and the ball pops free. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. It's Hill, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to Kamara for another catch.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Carr's throw caught by Olave.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Carr now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Perry. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what
roughing the pass.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Groupie for the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. On 1st down, Carr.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On play action, it's Carr.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
33 yards that time. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Slant pass complete to Olave.
Touchdown, Saints.
Chris Olave.
27 yards.
And the Saints have taken a 6-touchdown lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
The point after, good by Groupie.
And it is 42-0.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away.
Hands waving, 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 hands waving.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Yo, I called you back.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Don't ignore me, sir. Why are you playing Madden 24? Bro PLZ respond. Shit.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, what is it? What's up, Wolfmaster? All right, we're gonna see if we can get a game, a real game, and not no cheesy ass game that we've been playing. What's going on with everybody tonight? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We're just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants.
Here we go again. Same old, just a different day. I'm just trying to get the game on.
I wasn't by my headset.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New York Giants. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
The kicker, Cameron Dicker.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
What's going on, Peachy?
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Left side, he's got Robinson.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. The gun.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop
let's go. Put me in the game, coach.
Contact or trash makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
In motion, Slayton.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Jones to Barkley on the check down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they will touch him down, but not.
Let's go. Put me in the game, coach.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
There he goes.
And he will go. Woo! Dance on him, baby. Dance on him, baby.
And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That's how we moving, baby.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
No! This motherfucker by a smidget.
Suspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert out to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Pretty good 1st down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback
nowhere to go.
Are you fucking stupid?
And picked up by the Chargers. The big fella.
Are you fucking stupid?
Takes it back to the house. It's a fumble
How?
recovery and a Charger touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5.
I really don't know how I threw that, yo.
42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. Play action. It's Herbert. Steps away. Give him another one right back to Allen. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. On the option right, Herbert. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Eckler. Going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 on Giants. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ball game. I thought we had complete control.
Gano now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around.
Let's go. Put me in the game, coach.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Now he's free to midfield.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Giants!
Let's go! Let's go!
First half is winding down, and the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gano the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this.
Good play, good play.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter. It's
How?
inside the 25.
Are you fucking serious? How?
Keenan Allen, 70 yards. And the Chargers are back within a score.
How?
Explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man.
That was a good play. I can't be mad about it.
Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points.
Damn, he mushed them.
In a position to try and win the game.
97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Get set quick, all right? We're going on the house.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. In motion right is Robinson. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And
What the fuck?
There. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Back to throw. Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on fourth and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They can convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
Herbert off of play action. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
He gets it to Johnston.
He's across midfield and finally taken down
Wow.
at the 35-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. That one was hard to fathom. They were in the dime. They had 6 DBs back there. They still lost it.
Great word, because I'm right there with you. I don't understand how they couldn't pick him up. But don't be surprised next week early, there's some extra people.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side of their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw on 3rd down, Jones.
How did it?
Broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught by his running back, Austin Eckler.
Oh, fuck.
They're able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right, and holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now Herbert off the bootleg. His pass caught at the 4. And he is out of bounds here. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chargers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because you had the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, that's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete here to Waller.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Steps away to his left. Room here to run. And now look at this. Big
No!
and picked up by the Chargers. And he's able to bring it up.
Fuck!
Shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to take
Fuck.
this ahead for right around 3 yards. But no,
That was my dumbness.
2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
Now it's Herbert. He'll buy some time right.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A flag.
Personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had,
Oh, no!
flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
That's a bullshit, yo.
Touchdown.
That is total bullshit. Who got the fucking person who fouled? The fucking play was over.
Important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
One more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Here's 1st and 10.
Great.
Now Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Inside the 10.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Just all around a solid performance. And now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Going deep here for Allen. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out.
Oh, my gosh. I guess
and that lifts them to the victory.
today wasn't my day, man.
Halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
All right, I'm probably be back on later. It's killing me. What's going on, man?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Houston Texans.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it.
Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the
Easy gotcha.
their offense a short field and a big early advantage.
Easy gotcha.
It's only the first snap of the game. We're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. A handoff to Barkley. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground.
What's going on, Easy?
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Barkley not going anywhere.
Good hit, good hit.
A couple back to the 6.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Daniel Bellinger.
From 6 yards away.
And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
That's off.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game.
How old are you, Easy? How old are you?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
You sound real young, man. I don't want to beat up on no little kids.
And he'll be out of
Oh, you 10?
the 25.
I gotta make sure not to hurt your feelings.
Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start. A chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that.
Good catch, good catch.
Reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before. Starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
Good run.
5 good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Again on second down, it's Stroud.
Man open.
Good catch.
To Dalton Schultz. And they're gonna have
I gotta watch out now because you're doing your thing right now. I'm not liking that.
a give up the middle to Singletary. And a pretty good burst.
Good run.
Take this down to the 33.
All right, I'm not. Let me stop sleeping on you. Your big brother playing?
They go right back to Singletary. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Because if your big brother was playing, then I wouldn't have no mercy on him.
Here's Stroud.
Oh,
He finds his target in Schultz.
that was a good play, yo.
He stopped at the 6. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Stroud looking to throw. The flag comes in.
Yes, you went above.
Still behind the line when
Illegal forward pass.
he broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Yo, I know. Welcome to Madden.
And it's 3rd and goal. Stroud.
You could have kicked the field goal.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight. And just about
You got 3 seconds. You can kick a field goal.
so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh,
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th. Touchdown, Texans.
I played that one wrong because you got that one.
Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Look, I jumped on the floor on purpose.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
All right, you got that. Oh, there you go.
Instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series.
No, see? See? I was so nice to you.
Game 7-6.
Now I'm not going to be so nice since you want to try the onside kick. All right, let's play that.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
This what you wanted?
Isn't it that they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it? Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 34 to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And Saquon going to have a Giants first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. Throwing, Jones. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Oh, my gosh. I could have took off.
Staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him.
Yo, he didn't run the play.
Third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in.
That's my jump shot.
But he gets it.
It's wicked like a jump shot.
Up to 4 now at 10-6. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
That's wicked like a jump shot.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Yeah.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical
Oh! Yo, are you serious?
the 28.
That was a good play, man. I can't even be mad at you, bro.
51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll go play action here with Stroud. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Oh, that was taking a big risk there. They faked the spike, hoping to catch a defense napping, and they weren't. In the end, this does wind up stopping the clock. But now you're looking at a 4th down.
Stroud. And that is incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they...
Well, you went for it. You went for it.
And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jones on 1st and 10. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Since Madden came out, since it was on since it was on Sega Genesis.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
But I ain't that good nowadays.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. He'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line. And now will they use a timeout? They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Got it. Ready?
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
No, I ain't read your play.
Of EA Sports. And
we welcome you back now.
The Texans?
Charles Davis,
I doubt it.
getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. A very interesting.
So how do you do that? How do you do that kick? What is that, a sky kick?
To start the second half with the onside kick.
Or a swim kick?
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it down to the 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
See, I was taking you for granted. Now I can't take you for granted no more.
This third quarter, a 2-score lead down to 1 now.
You done scored a pick 6 on me. I can't do that.
Be the message at halftime for this defense: deliver and accept it. We need to go out there and make something happen.
In with Singletary.
And he's not going to get in. It's a try for 2, comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
But you touched it first.
Scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Jones in trouble here. And
Good sack. Good sack.
Will Anderson, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Jones now throwing on 4th down.
Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller, 38 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Gano for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the catcher. He looks like he's going to.
Oh, man.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was a good one. Good one. That was a good one. You stopped it.
When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk.
What the hell was that?
It's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Oh, good interception.
Here's another interception. Jalen Petrie.
You picked that off like it was an apple. That's cool.
So potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt.
What the fire?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texas.
How?
Take down. A 22-yard touchdown ground. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Wow, good run.
Even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. That's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone.
Wow.
To a single point.
He kicked it. Good. Good.
Said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Here's Jones on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked off by Eric Murray.
I seen that one coming because he went and ran right in between everybody.
My goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw. Rolling to his left. 8 yards.
Good run.
Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the 1st down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that's incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Now here's Stroud. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
No need to. I still got the ball. I still got the ball.
So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
Now this is when you need to use your timeouts.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. piece. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 22. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room right there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Barkley. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. This to swell the lead to 6. Gano's kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field,
I just got to play smart, that's all.
if they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Hey, listen, you doing a heck of a job, my guy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Again, it's Barkley. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. That one looks like he'll throw here. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end.
Why?
He tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that
He said, can we 1v1?
seal it.
Yeah, that's a nice play design right there. He's going to fake the give, then roll out, and he lets his back leak out toward the pylon. And how about the throw? Right where he needed it to be for
You
the
can add me.
stride. He's able to take it into the end zone.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead.
Because you know I'm streaming right now. I said I'm streaming right now. So this game is being recorded.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I hear you.
He'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh!
This is going to wind up a safety. And now this ball.
How did my man move?
2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Yeah, I could throw it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way, and you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen, you'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
Looking for Shepard deep. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And it's incomplete.
Good game, man. Good game.
But now this game is over. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long from Houston.
I can't go out like that, man. I can't go out like that. I got to beat an adult. He gave me a run for his money, but I can't go out like that, bro. I can't go out like that.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are.
What's going on, brother?
Stadium. Good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup. Now Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Dancing away at the 35. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Pacheco.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. In for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Put me in the game, coach. Lock in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. Now they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
What the fuck?
This time it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Throwing Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's complete to his tight end.
Oh, fuck.
Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Why shift to Cruz? Why shift to Cruz? Come right, Pacino. Come right.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Back to throw. Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now Jones throwing on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now an option play on second down. Jones hit in the ball zone. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
North salad, north salad. Gold Cyclone, gold Cyclone, gold Cyclone. Bama, Bama, Bama.
Jones on 1st and 10. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
How the fuck is it interception when he didn't even fucking turn around?
They'll take over at the 10. And Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rice. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit.
What the fuck, yo?
It's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board. They begin to have...
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
How the fuck did he...
Picks it off, and his guys
Oh my fucking gosh, yo.
at the 30-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Barkley. Rolling to his right. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Justin Pugh, the left guard that time with a flag. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Giants first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Mahomes now on 1st down. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Pacheco. And he is going to 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now here's Mahomes. On the move to his left. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray from 6 yards.